Welcome to Think Well's Brain Teasers with me, Miss Sue. Let's help Mable escape the mountain. She stole some golden apples to help her, and we have to figure out how many she gave each guard. It says she gave the first guard half of her apples plus 1. But half of what? And then the second guard got half plus 2, and the third guard got half plus 3, but again, half of what? All right, at the very end, it says she's left with 1 golden apple. That's the ticket. Let's try starting at the end and working backwards. We're gonna ask ourselves, what's the last thing that happened? Let's grab a sticky note and go over the timeline. She had 1 apple at the end, and the last thing that happened before that, well, she gave the guard 3. And before that, she gave the guard half. Okay. Let's grab another sticky note and talk about the number of apples. If she had 1 at the end, and she had given the guard 3, that means she had 4. Right, because 4 minus the 3 leaves us with 1. Okay, so if she had 4 apples after she gave the guard half, that means she had 8 apples before, because 8 divided by 2 gives you the 4. Hey, we're getting somewhere. We know when she met the third guard, she had 8 apples. So what did guard 3 actually get? Because that's the question that this problem is asking. All right. She had 8 apples minus the 1 that was left, and so she gave the guard 7. Okay, now what about the second guard? Let's do the same process again. Sticky note, let's talk about the timeline. Remember we figured out she had 8 apples. Now we have to work backwards. The last thing before that was that she gave the second guard 2, and before that, she gave the guard half. Give me another sticky and let's figure out our apples. Okay, so she had 8 after she gave the guard 2, which means she had 10. And she had 10 after she gave the guard half, which means she had 20 apples. Whew, okay, now answer the question. How many did the guard get? Remember, the guard got half of the 20 plus another 2, so that means the second guard got 12. Woohoo! 1 guard to go. Remember, we figured out she had 20 apples before she approached the second guard. Keep that in your mind. It's time to tackle that first guard. We'll grab a sticky note and work on the timeline. She had 20 apples. She gave the guard 1 after she gave the guard half. And just like before, we're gonna think about our apples. She had 20. She gave the guard 1, which means she had 21 apples. And that 21 was after she gave the guard half, which means she had 42 apples at the beginning of this whole thing. And that helps us with the last piece of the puzzle. The first guard got half of her 42 apples plus 1. So the first guard got 22. Whoa, are we done? Whew, I don't know about you, but I'd feel a lot better if we went forward through the problem to check our work. Let's do it. We're gonna shift the problem down a little bit and put a note. We found she stole 42 apples before everything. She gave the first guard half of her apples plus 1 for good luck. Well, 42 divided by 2 is 21, then plus another 1, she gave 22 and had 20 left. And with those 20 apples in her basket, when she reached the second guard, she gave half of her remaining apples plus 2 for good luck. So that's 20 divided by 2 is 10, plus another 2 means she gave 12 apples and had 8 left. Here comes that last guard. I hope it all keeps working. Okay, so she had 8 apples, and finally, half of her remaining apples were given to the third guard, plus another 3 for good luck. Okay, let's write it down. Half of the 8 is 4, then plus 3 means she gave 7 and had 1 left. It all worked! Doesn't that feel good? When a problem like this requires you to work backwards, always check by going forward again and make sure all the numbers pan out. As always, we have to actually answer the question. Let's put it on our answer star. The first guard got 22 apples, the second guard got 12 apples, and the third guard got 7. Yay! We figured it out and helped Mable escape the mountain. Be sure to check out ThinkWell's math courses for more helpful explanations and individualized support from study. So much math love to you from me, Miss Sue. See you next time.